Hey, gang. Welcome back to Nonna's Basement episode. What episode are we on? 12. Episode number 12, guys. I am Luca Ferro, joined with co-hosts Tom Feeback and Tyler Fowler. Boys, how are we?
What's up, dude? How are you doing? What's up, buddy? How are you?
Great. Never better.
Doing good.
Really good.
A lot to discuss today on this podcast. There's a lot of emotions.
Emotions are high over
running
in
wild
Nonna's
here.
basement.
I am displeased to report that yesterday evening, Tom and I and a few other comedians, we got into a commotion scuffle with some.
Dude, you're supposed to be upset about it.
I am upset about it. Okay, let me.
Just sound.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to lead into it.
Hey guys, we fucked these guys up.
No, not at all. I just want
a little bit more somber in your voice.
No, but I do feel terrible about the entire thing. We got into.
Luca said with a smile.
You're fucking me, all right? I'm trying to. No, it was.
You got to make it clear. You got in a fist fight.
Yes, we got into a fist fight at a bar, and we'll not use any names or anything like that. But we got in a fist fight at a bar that we frequent, and at the time we thought we were just fighting some random strangers. However, we were fighting the bouncers who were working at the bar.
And the staff, yes.
So which makes me curious. If these are the bouncers, was it a close fight? They should annihilate you.
No, so we'll break down the story, but I do want to lead by saying this is not, I've told stories about getting in fights in the past, and I'm sort of proud of what happened. I have no pride in this story. I'm very upset because I was doing really well, guys. I had like 2.5 months not drinking, and sure enough, 2 days.
You're back to drinking 3 days.
Yes. I'm back to drinking for legitimately 3 days, and I get into a fist fight, and I felt like I disrespected the place. I disrespected these people. I said some things that I'm not very proud of. Please stop laughing.
This feels like a Nonna's Basement episode that's like one of those after school specials for a sitcom where they're like, we had a lot of fun today with the topic of suicide, but if you guys need help, why don't you call this phone number or whatever,
No, I really do feel bad because I'm a grown man, and I was doing really well with not drinking.
Yeah.
And I'm just a scumbag. So to the who you are out there that was affected by this, I apologize openly,
I am sorry
I am sad.
Tom goes ditto. Everything Lucas said, me too.
Tom really didn't do anything wrong. Tom just had my back. I was drunk.
Is his first mistake.
So I was drunk, and we walk into this bar,
right.
and it's a party, and everyone, including the staff, is drinking in the bar. And
because it's not just any Tuesday, it's Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday. It's a Mardi Gras themed party, and my younger brother Lorenzo, who we all know, very
friend of the pod,
friend of the pod, good head on his shoulders. He bumped into a guy who was drinking,
right.
And he bumped into him, or
it was an accident.
There was a bump.
It was an accident.
There was a bump.
Whoever,
busy crowd, big
packed place,
big night,
and the guy spilled his drink, and very confrontationally. I would like to add, very in our face was like, yo, you got to buy me another fucking drink.
Sure.
Fuck you. And my brother was kind of like, did not respond to that well. He was just like, no, I don't. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry that happened. But like, he's in his face. He's like, I'm not like, so already we're in this bar, not even 3 minutes.
Oh, you just got
We walked in there. We're in this bar 30 seconds, and already there's a confrontation. And I, being the responsible, sober man at the time, said, hey guys, fuck it. Fuck him. Well, let's go upstairs. Let's get away from him. We're not having, I said out loud, we're not fighting tonight. So we go upstairs. The drinks begin to flow.
Affirmations.
We're enjoying the night. It's a good time. And the whole night, this guy who
it's the same
he's
guy.
mean mugging us. Just every time he walks by,
he is dog eyeing me, Tom, and Brando, another friend of the pod, and Enzo. And sure enough, I get pretty drunk, and I get into a verbal confrontation with somebody else.
Random guy
that from
about what?
About I think he called my brother a pussy or something. So then I was like, well, you're kind of a pussy. And it started as kind of playful.
Yeah.
But it turned into very quickly the thing about me, Tyler, that Tom knows, but you need to understand is that when I get drunk, and I think that an altercation might be in place, I think the best thing to do is to just say the most hurtful and mean things that come out of my mouth because I don't want to throw the first punch, but I want to get them so upset that
You're trying to get them to punch you.
So pure venom.
Could you say your evil came out?
My evil, you could say that my evil came out.
Evil came
So
out.
I was just spitting pure venom, and the bouncer.
What a tactic!
And one of the
this is there's larger themes here where you go, oh, I'm going to stop drinking. I'm trying to be a better person. You could drink as long as you don't yell terrible things at people.
But clearly not. I can't because that's what happened.
It was like you had like 2.5 months of sobriety. You had all that.
It was bottled up.
It was all pent up
the
inside.
evil.
It was like a big nut
I felt
that you needed to get
I
out.
felt like my Mr. Hyde needed a night. So
Big time. Oh, and he got it.
So, but very
yelling-
professionally, and I would like to add that the head bouncer at this establishment came over and said, "Hey guys, this looks like this is going to escalate. You guys should leave." And we all went, "Okay, sounds good.
sounds good.
We're leaving.
We're walking
We
out.
left the bar.
No.
We're out in the back.
We're walking out, yeah.
And sure enough, call back to the guy in the beginning of the story
Original guy.
who's been
Fucking
mean mugging us
asshole.
all night. Just thought it was a good idea to come out as we're leaving and escalate it further. He starts calling us
You're
names.
this close to being gone.
We were
forever.
gone. We're
we were gone.
outside
We're
the
out.
bar, and this guy comes out with another gentleman who I should add is short. And
I bet he heard about it too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
and
did.
they begin to start with us, like they're for whatever reason. He comes out, he's like,
And
yeah,
they're
and
not
these-
even no relation to the other guy.
no, not at all.
No, these are employees of that
No,
bar.
but yeah, so they're going, get gone, get the fuck out. And I go, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, no one's talking to
I
you.
go, get the fuck, fuck you.
Yeah.
I said, because he's chirping at us, he's saying things, and I go, fuck, who's this midget? I go, who's this
Not a
midget?
word we're
Which is
using.
not okay to say.
No,
Thank you.
but
Apology to her.
You wanted to crush his soul.
Yeah, but again, I'm doing my tactic. I'm spewing venom out of my mouth.
You're trying to get a
And
short guy to
I'm
come
trying
fight
to get
you.
this guy up, and boy golly, are they upset. And by the way, these guys are drinking alcohol, and they are wearing nothing that indicates that they work at this establishment.
But they're not at work. They're at the place where they work.
No,
They
I
don't-
know.
they're not
I
working.
guess they were working earlier and then like started to enjoy themselves, but I had no idea that they were working with the place. So
okay.
sure enough, this guy, I'm saying all these things, they're saying all these things. The guy goes, "Let's take it out in the alleyway." And I said,
And
"Okay."
oh boy, did your plan work.
And so we went on the alleyway.
And we did.
And we started to scuffle and really so me and this
But
guy
at this point, you're too heated. No party was going. Time to walk away.
No,
Cooler
and-
heads will not prevail.
Not at all. And so me and this guy, we legitimately fight, quotation marks. Well, like I
Maybe
throw
like 4 or 5 punches.
Yeah, I throw a couple punches. He throws a couple punches. The guy also did not know how to fight. He
did not know how to fight.
And in Tom, we're exchanging blows. Tom, fucking. Bam! just decks the guy.
Just got him out the way.
into a
Okay.
guardrail.
Into
and,
a guard. Actually, he flew over the guardrail.
You got to give him the guardrail.
But that guy threw the first punch. I still,
and he's a bouncer,
and he's a bouncer, and
Yeah,
you would think
not a very
the
effective
job
bouncer.
of the bouncer would be to de-escalate the situation.
or at least to be a big dude who could kick anyone's ass.
And we were gone, but no, I mean he was big-ish. And,
Yeah, he was big, but
but
I
so
was bigger.
but so the
Yeah, but he can't fight as a bouncer. That's like rule number one.
but so the place, realizes that the staff is fighting us, so they all come out.
Right, the
You know,
rebel,
and
the
so
crew.
now there's an angry mob.
yeah.
I would describe this
the townspeople are out there.
nothing short of an angry mob is kind of chasing us down the street, telling us to leave. And thankfully, because in these situations, I'm very happy that nobody was really seriously hurt.
Yeah.
The actual fight that took place was maybe an exchange of couple punches from this guy and myself, and then it got broken up. And but just everyone was really hot and heavy and drunk and
it
stupid.
was. It felt like no one really wanted to fight, but everyone. It was kind of like a lot of pushing around.
Yeah,
like they were kind of going, and everyone was kind of like pushing each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I feel terrible about it because I do like the bar and I like the staff there, so I feel
you
really
go there
upset
all the
about
time.
the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel really upset, and I think we're permanently banned. But
But we
It
would like.
doesn't seem as bad as you made it sound, honestly. Like for a bar, that seems like a thing that would happen.
right. So
And I also think it's their fault for being like, I work here and I'm
But
instigating
so
a fight.
the only thing that was bad is
Your
that
employees
we
instigated a fight.
we happened to
But I don't think that's the story that's
For sure.
that people
You're
are
right. You're right.
people are spinning. Well, because we also got into a fight there last year.
Right.
During
This is an
Fat
annual
Tuesday.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
This
right.
is
The
an
same
annual-
party.
This is
Oh.
the same thing. So we got, but both fights that we got in there
Annual
were instigated
occasion.
by someone else.
Correct.
That Luka provoked.
And I felt like it was, to an extent, again, I hurtful things were being said on both ends, but because of my tactic, I never throw the first punch. I feel like I'm always in self-defense, and then it's happening. But
I was surprised you didn't break out a kung fu move.
No, when you're drunk, it doesn't matter, dude.
Right.
You can't access that, but but it was really bad, and I'm sorry to everybody, and stop laughing. I'm serious. It's bad. You know, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes to be a better person, and when I drink, I'm a shitty person, and that's
so. That's what I want to talk about. Is where does this put you in your drinking journey?
Well, now, so that was Fat Tuesday. I can openly say,
Wednesday.
I would openly say that I have now given up drinking for Lent, at least, and hopefully continuing from there. But yeah, dude, it was a bummer.
So you're back on the wagon.
I am back on the way. I mean, I'm a day in, but yeah. It's golly gee.
And do you think?
And the really thing that was bad was I was saying a lot of hurtful things.
If you weren't drunk, none of that would have happened. You think?
No chance, dude. I walked in sober, and I was like, I'm not fighting anybody.
You literally said,
Logically.
we're not fighting tonight.
Do you know what was really funny? Me and Luca were talking at the table. We're drinking, we're having a good time, we're listening to the music, and we go, "This is our favorite bar. We love."
Yeah,
this
we looked at
place
each other.
so
Me and
much."
Tom
You
looked at
guys
each
did.
other,
It was your spot.
and we said, "This place is awesome. We really love this place." 2 hours later, banned for life.
For life.
So yeah, I don't condone fighting, and you think this is incriminating at all that I'm sharing this?
I don't know that anything is criminal that happened. You know.
No,
we defended ourselves.
Yeah, I am sticking by that. I did not throw the first punch. It was self-defense.
They instigated it in a pretty heavy amount. You know.
Yeah. No, that guy was pissed off about something that happened 2 hours ago.
Well, so I do feel like I have a lot of respect for this establishment, and I do. And had I known that these people work there, I wouldn't be as, because in my mind it's like, oh, this is a fight that has escalated in the alleyway. You know what I mean? Like it's just with some guys. Yeah. Had I known that the guy who I'm calling a midget is the manager, things may have changed.
Yeah. Things may have changed. Yeah.
I would like to think, but who knows?
Changed. Yeah.
It was
Can we talk about how good of friends me and Brando are?
Well, so
can you give us our dude? Me and Brando are sitting there. And we're not even getting into argument.
Right.
But as soon as it started going down, me and Brando were
great friends, these guys. And I almost throw a little blame on you, Tom.
I was going to say, at no point would he go, "Hey man, let's get out of here."
No, but only because Tom is a big guy.
He is.
And I know he has my back no matter what.
So you feel too
confident.
I'm
going, "Hey, get him, Tom." And I'm like,
me and my friend Tom here.
Yeah, whatever happens, I'm going, Tom's got it.
And in my head, I don't like to fight. Because when I was a kid, my dad told me if I punched someone, they would die. So
how big were you as a kid?
Well, I
big. He was this size.
I do a couple. No, I've been this size since like 6th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you could have killed.
So my dad would be like, if you hit someone, you'll hit them so hard that their head will hit the ground. And it will kill them.
And we've talked about this before. I relayed the story to my parents this morning, exactly how I laid it out. And my mom, after hearing the story, goes, "I fucking love Tom." she goes, Tom. She goes, "That Tom, he's always got his back. That's great. That Tom probably put a guy in the ground." And my mom was like really relishing in the fact that Tom and Brando too. I mean,
Brando was getting in there. Brando was breaking everything up. He was getting in there. He was saying he was get the fuck back. I got my guy. You guys got your guy.
Yeah, I can see Brando being
de-escalating the situation.
De-escalating.
Meanwhile,
did he land any good punches on you?
No. No, and I'm really thankful because these things could turn ugly very quickly. But I think we exchanged a couple blows, and I think both of us were fine.
Yeah,
because Tom pushed him over a girder.
Yeah,
and then we did not see that guy.
Yeah,
again.
no, he was gone.
Yeah,
he's in the sewer.
And the guy who I initially
can I say this? He felt the power. I've been working out.
You just got feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback, bitch. You go. That's T-Bone.
Yeah. I should have said O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules. Yeah.
Well, dude, and the guy who we initially got in the conflict with in the bar, the reason why we got kicked out, he was nowhere to be found.
Right.
I mean, that guy.
So funny.
You know what I mean?
And even better, that the bouncer that had the foresight to be like, this looks like it's going to escalate. Before it does, you guys should leave.
That guy didn't break up. As soon as we started fighting, he just walked away.
He broke up. Right. He broke up one fight.
Outside. It's
and then he sent you outside to have another fight.
We're in public. But so I once again, formal apology.
You're not drinking.
I'm by no means being braggadocious about. Oh, I'm so happy.
No, this is a comedy
fight.
podcast. This is entertainment, so we have to be entertaining.
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah. I'm obviously adding a little humorous flair, but I am very sorry about the whole
Yes,
thing.
I am sorry as well. Moment of silence. What the fuck is so funny, Tyler?
You guys trying to be serious? I mean, just
Dude,
so
I do have
forced.
that problem.
Yeah,
I do have that
And
problem.
clearly I do too, because I'm trying to be legitimately serious about this, and Tyler's going, look at this idiot. These guys don't mean it. I know
you mean it.
I
As your friend.
legitimately mean it.
As your
Yes.
friend, I know you mean it.
I'm
The
sorry,
more you-
and I
okay,
don't condone violence.
The more you say it, it sounds less genuine. I will say that.
No, I do have that problem of being genuine. Like someone
Yeah,
will
I
tell me
believe that.
something, and they'll be like, oh, I just, my kid graduated middle school. And I'll be like, that's awesome.
What did you?
Yeah,
what
you
did
look
you?
sarcastic.
What did you say to me? What did you say to me that one time where you're like, I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't remember if we talked about that on the pod.
I don't know if
but-
we did talk about that. Was I did feel bad about that, and I called you to apologize.
Oh yeah. We
And
did
I
talk
go,
about
Oh
it.
yeah, it was like you. Yeah, I remember.
I'm so.
I'm going-
That's how Tom
I'm going-
apologized. I'm so sorry,
I'm
dude.
so sorry, man. I'm so.
But legitimately, we are sorry, and it's bad.
Yeah, no, seriously, yes.
And I wasn't there. I have nothing to do with this. I'm still going to that open mic. I don't.
Yeah.
You're more than happy to go.
Yeah.
A word of the day, guys, before we forget.
Back to our regular scheduled
Yes.
programming.
Coquetry.
We should
With a C?
we should play it like that.
I'm doing
we never
it.
do
I'm
yeah,
doing
no,
it right now.
we never do that.
Coquetry.
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 And,
All right.
coquetry means a flirtatious act of attitude. So used in a sentence, she enjoys using Valentine's Day as an opportunity for playful gifts and coquetry.
I felt like that fight you got into was a little coquetry.
No, I don't know if
Playful
that's. I don't.
flirtatious?
No, I don't think so.
so.
at
No,
all.
the way you
I
guys were
wasn't
throwing
there.
punches, it was.
I
like,
love that your
if
mom
If you were
goes,
two
"I love
gay
Tom."
men, you would have ended up fucking that night.
Still could happen.
I have no idea what that means, but I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that your mom goes, "I love Tom."
Mom,
Yeah. How does she feel about Tyler?
In the next breath, she likes Tyler.
Tyler, you need to get into some scuffles.
Yeah, right. I've
Yeah,
never,
but
I've
she-
never
she
been
just-
in an altercation with her
She
son.
just knows
so-
Tyler's not that friend.
Right,
Tyler's
for
not
sure,
the guy.
for
Tyler's
sure.
going to be there. If Tyler was in that situation, I would imagine you'd be like, hey, guys, break it up.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
like,
like,
I'll
hey,
bail,
Luca,
I'll
forget
bail
about
you
it.
out
Let's
of
go.
jail. I'll be there when you.
Tom is waiting.
Yeah.
That's what Tom does.
Well, that's
Tom's
the thing.
standing there going, hey, I hope this doesn't lead into anything.
Yeah.
But if it does, I'm here.
Tom's the
I'm
muscle.
gonna let him feel the power.
And so my mom like, yeah, you're more of like the friend that's like, you're bringing me back to the light. You're going, this,
yeah.
hey, buddy, you know.
We all know that, and both Tom and I, those are roles we could not reverse.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's why I assembled this tag
crew.
team crew. But no,
he assembled this crew to get in
Back
bar
him up in
fights.
bar fights.
in the same
Back alley bar fights.
Yeah. We should get honestly, if they're gonna ban you for life, get the security footage. We'll put on the Patreon.
No, we don't. I don't want to be. I'm worried about being incriminated now. I'll be honest.
we're fine. No, we're
but no, the what's it called? In the same breath, my mom goes, "I fucking love Tom. Tom's
Yeah.
great." Then in the next sentence, she goes, "Do you know if Tom like wants to drive the truck for our company?" I was like, "What?"
That's such an Italian thing. She's like, keep him close to the fan.
Yeah, she's like, he seems like a loyal guy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
wouldn't do us any wrong. Just Tom. I'm like, I don't think Tom wants to drive the
That's
truck.
so
we're getting
funny.
big on Nonna's basement.
Yeah, we're
That's so
oh yeah.
My
dude.
mom finally listened to the pod.
Was she upset with it?
She loved it. She goes, "It's so funny, you guys." She goes, "That Luca is crazy."
I certainly am,
And then
Mrs. Fowler.
even better. She goes, "And who's Tom?"
Jesus
And
Christ.
I go,
Not Tom.
Tom from the show in Lombard. She goes, "Oh," and I go, "No, he's the only one you like." She goes, "Oh, Tom."
Oh, that Tom. My mom likes to watch it. She likes to see.
She's got to see.
Speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck. See.
Ty-
All right,
it was Tyler's birthday last
Yeah,
night.
it was
Oh,
Tyler's
what
birthday.
is this?
Can
And
I?
we thought
can
it'd be a really good idea.
Can I preface something?
Yeah.
There's another half to this gift
Okay.
that I
I don't
left
like-
at
I don't
home.
like this. Oh, Tom, I count on you for these kind of things.
No, well,
The
it's
sunglasses,
part-
the hat.
I think your mom would love this shirt.
What
It
is
says,
it?
okay, hold on. It says,
Can we hold? I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up.
vaccinated and ready to fuck. And I would like you to put it on.
I'm not going to do that. But
Yeah, save that for the next episode.
yeah, right.
Yeah, you can wear it for the next
You
episode.
guys, that's very sweet.
Honest-
And
honestly-
how thoughtful of you. If
We-
only I had this when we went to the strip club.
I thought you could wear that on stage for sure. Yeah, vaccinated. That would actually be great.
I've never worn a T-shirt on stage.
We went to a
This
strip
would be the
club for
first one.
Tyler's birthday, and he wore. Sorry, Mrs. Fowler, and I condoned against it, but
You
it was
trying to stop me.
It was definitely the strip club was in where? Utica?
Ottawa, Illinois.
Yeah, Ottawa.
Small town.
Yeah, it was very small, bumblefuck in Illinois. And by God, did you want to? If you wanted to go there and be ready to fuck, you for sure needed to be vaccinated.
You
So
need
that
to be
show would've been
vaccinated
great.
on fentanyl. honestly.
I've heard that the Ottawa strip clubs are good though.
Are you kidding?
No, I swear to God, people would tell me like,
Really?
like Ottawa, you guys
I
hit 'em
only
up.
one.
Another person
No,
told me
there's
that as well.
multiple.
After I told them I went with you, they're like, "Oh, that's probably a great
Shout
time."
out Silver Slipper Saloon. The
Silver Slipper
the triple
Saloon.
S. The
Girls,
SQ.
if I were to
Oh.
describe the girls
Yeah.
there,
And we're there, mind you, on a Tuesday, which also is Valentine's Day.
yeah, but you
So
think I
it's-
think that would be a busy day.
Where
Yeah.
the dogs were barking.
Which
that
is the other okay. The other funny, funny thing is now that since then you've gotten drunk and gotten in this bar fight, you're at this disgusting truck stop strip club, sober as a judge.
Yeah, and
then
by
you
golly.
go. Well, it's Mardi Gras. We better get fucked up.
Well, hey, do you think that if you got drunk at the strip club, you would have fought one of the strippers?
I think it would have been
The
more.
vibe was much more subdued.
No, dude. I mean,
Okay.
these strippers were
Artists.
no shy of disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, they were
it was
like,
pretty bad.
I mean,
so we get there and we're at the,
I couldn't even. Yeah, go ahead.
we get there. We're at the top of the batting order, and so we stayed almost exactly an hour to like, okay, we got to see, and each one.
Who'd you go with?
It was us and our friend Claire. Shout out Claire Sunby, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, local lesbian.
I felt bad. We were on the way there because we were doing a gig, and the three of us are on the show. And as I picked up Luca, I go, "Oh, I should have invited Tom because you would have
That would have been fun.
just done guest spots and come to the strip club."
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
we decided we were going to the strip club, oh, we should have brought Tom. I do feel bad about
No,
it.
it's fine.
Um,
Yeah, there's a lot of feeling bad this podcast.
I'm gonna exchange
Yeah.
your gift.
I think we all feel bad.
No, actually, teaser for the gift. You're gonna want to use it while you're wearing that shirt.
can't begin to imagine.
So
That's a
we're-
good teaser, right?
And yeah, that is a great teaser. And you should know
Okay.
that that was our second choice of shirt. But our
was
first
that?
choice was it was a shirt that said, "Who ate all the pussy?"
It was sold
and
out.
it was sold out.
Get the gift receipt.
I
I
know.
love that.
That was a great.
You guys know me.
And yeah, and that and that was. I know, dude.
We were so pissed.
We
were so pissed. All the pussy. Because that is something you would say. That is something you would
Who ate
say.
all the
makes me
pussy?
the most
I said it in your
upset
voice.
Is that that's not a joke that I wrote. I would love to. I would say that. I would open with that every time.
Hey
That's
guys,
the funniest
who
thing.
ate all the pussy? Tyler loves it. Man, I really wish we got you that shirt.
Dude,
I
we asked the gay kid that was working
Hey,
at
what, Hot
Spencer's.
Topic?
No,
we
Spencer's. We asked him.
Yeah, we asked the cisgender guy.
Yeah. Can you zoom in on him for the clip?
I think that's the hardest thing I've ever seen Tyler laugh ever.
Oh, that's
Who ate all the pussy, dude? That fit you to a T. I go, dude.
we saw like the little the printout on the wall, and we said we got to get him that one.
And bro, dude, me and Tom are talking to the cisgender male
Yes.
at the we're talking to the guy, and this guy's got like long fingernails, and he works at Spencer's.
yeah.
And I'm going. Is there any way?
So you're using cisgender wrong.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sorry about everything. And
Cisgender means like never mind.
whatever
We
he
don't
was,
know. Like I said, we have some
whatever-
different opinions.
However he identified, I respect and love. And
yeah, just say sorry to him.
Look at that camera and apologize.
Hey, gay kid at Spencer's, I'm sorry.
And yeah, if he wants to fight you, Tom will push him into a fucking dumpster.
I'll push you right into the
Push him in the
dildos.
dumpster.
And then Tyler's gonna come in. Hey, who ate all the pussy? But no, we whatever. This fucking guy, whatever how he identifies at Spencer's, he had long fingernails and clearly was a thing. And
It was the only place he could have worked.
I'm going. Yeah, me and Tom are going. Hey man,
Another
can you
type.
check the back? Are you sure you don't have any more who ate all the pussy? I said we'll take a medium. Like
Oh, I
well,
love
you
a
know.
medium. Oh, it's the funniest thing.
But
You
yeah,
guys really know me. That tickled
we
me.
really want to. I know.
So we go to the strip club.
And I
gotta
said,
move
who
on.
ate all the
Talk about
pussy?
Spencer's a little
talking
bit.
about I will crack up with our gay friend Claire.
Yeah,
So
Claire
she's a
Sunby,
lesbian,
local
so
lesbian.
It's her first time at a strip club. it was the most fun. The most fun thing was Luca and I watching her. That was more entertaining because the strippers, like he's saying, pretty ugly. And we're there.
I couldn't even be near him.
We're there. Luca had to walk away.
Tyler picks front row.
Luca's
well, this was another thing.
You know what's funny? Luca was more serious when he said they were. I couldn't even be by him than he was about his apology.
I couldn't even be by him.
He goes,
apologize to the strippers.
I couldn't be by him. Yeah, but I'm really sorry, guys.
I am really
Look
sorry.
in this camera and apologize to the strippers.
The strippers. Can I not acknowledge that the strippers were equally as ugly as I am? Sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. They were pretty. I don't know. They were pretty ugly.
All right, but okay.
So we go to the strip club, and we the first dancer, the first talent. She's the best looking person we see.
But Tyler in this lesbian Claire Sunby, they picked the front row.
This is okay. This is my thing. This is the debate. Luca goes, I can't sit by the front. Why are you here?
I'm going. There's a billion seats. I go. We're gonna sit in the front. This girl's. Right in your face.
A lesbian's dream.
Okay.
She's gross.
But okay.
Like I said, a lesbian's dream.
Let's reverse it. People are walking into your comedy show, and there's a huge room. Do you want them to sit in the back in the corner?
Sure.
No.
But I'm funny.
Pack them in front. Come on.
I'm funny. They are not attractive. They're bad at their job. I'm decent at mine. And here's the that was braggadocious to say, but
it was.
But you know, because some of those strippers were talented. I'm sorry.
Well, and there's ugly. Even if they're ugly, they're They know they
Yeah.
got something to make up for. They're doing acrobatics. They're climbing to the top of the fucking.
No,
ceiling.
they were doing
Yeah.
great things, and I wish them love and happiness. But my point is, at a comedy show, it is more conducive to the environment if you sit in the front.
That's the same thing here.
I don't think
What,
so.
are they going to dance to an empty room?
Yeah, they were. They pretty much were. It was an empty
That's
room.
why-
It was an empty
so-
room plus both of us
So
in the
this
front.
I know, but see, that's my thing. Why a place like this, you're in a small town divey strip club. You sit up at the front of the bar and you put two singles down. You are mayor of this place. You own the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the mayor there?
Tyler Fowler,
Yes.
local strip club entrepreneur.
But
and-
here's the thing: we're going. We're making a night of it. It's my birthday. It's Claire's first time in a strip club. You don't go. Let's go tuck back in the corner. No, we're getting a story out of it.
No, but I was extremely
We're
uncomfortable.
here for fun. We're here, and that's why it was fun. Luca's squirming.
Yeah, no, Luca's
a girl
uncomfortable
almost
with a
kicked
lot
me
of
in the
things.
face. A stripper almost kicked me in the face. Luca squirmed. Claire's eyes popped all the way out of her head. She fell madly in love with one girl.
Dude, there was this fat stripper. She just had tattoos all over her body, like disgustingly prison, tattoo. Just nothing about it was attractive. She had no reason to be on that stage.
Yeah.
And I just said, I can't
Luca
be.
walked
I
away.
can't be here.
Luca
I had to
walked
go.
away.
I talked to some guy from Wyoming, a truck driver from
Trucker.
Wyoming at
We're
the
the
bar.
only people in there who were not truck drivers.
well, it's Ottawa.
in neon vests, the whole thing. Yeah.
It's off I-80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout
I know
out
the
Silver
place.
Slipper Saloon.
Silver slipper through the three S's.
Yeah, and of course,
place.
Tyler, like the most, you're this way about a lot of things, but especially you're like, we gotta support them, give them some singles.
But to me, here's the thing. And to me, the strip club, especially strip club like that, it's not sexual. This is funny.
No.
It's entertainment. It's going hilarious.
but doesn't
It's
that-
going, look, put your pussy in my friend's face. Yeah, he hates it.
No, but don't you feel like that's not what they want?
Those women on that particular night, they want to make money. No one is giving them any money. I put $2 in Claire's face and go rub your clit on her nose. They're going, thank God, I made $2.
But I would imagine a stripper, it's you feel. I don't know what you feel as a stripper, but I imagine you want to feel somewhat sexy.
Sure.
I can't help but laughing at this girl,
Which is why you walked away.
which is why I walked away. I felt like it was disrespectful.
Which is
'cause that was
which
not
I think
her.
what we're learning, when you were sober, you knew to walk away. You didn't
Yep.
engage. You didn't yell
You're
anything
absolutely right.
hateful at her.
But you said they're talented.
Well, they were talented
They're
in terms
climbing
of
the
like
pole
acrobatic.
there.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
you watch it.
Oh,
like,
there was the other
as a
funny
talent
thing. The first one, the most decent looking one of the night.
Yeah, and it just got worse from there.
Passable. And we keep going, maybe the next one. And it's just going down, 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 down. But the second one, she was decent looking, but she was dancing to like old timey swing
Oh
music.
yeah, dude. Her
Like-
choice of song, she was going. It was Chuck Berry. She's on stage. It's going when the clock strikes 2,
Yes.
3, and 4, and you're coming down and the strippers.
Yeah, Luca's cracking up.
I'm
and
going,
then,
what
and
is
then
this song?
She comes over by us, and our buddy Claire is like, her eyes are popping out of her head, and she goes, take all my money. Oh my, she's like in love with this woman. And Luca's laughing so hard, spills an entire drink all the way down.
I know. I
Cracking
spill
up.
all over time.
So
I'm like, I
good.
got to get out of here. And the one stripper came over, even the decent looking one who wasn't good looking at all either, but like decent for that place. She's like, do you want me to put my titties in your face? No, thank you.
No, thank you,
I said,
ma'am.
I said, no, thank you. I said, but it is my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
And she
He
is a
passed it
lesbian.
right out.
Please
Yeah,
do
he goes,
that.
get out of here.
So how long were you guys there for?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Claire was
about an
in
hour
heaven.
too long.
We literally leave.
Get the prior out of there.
Dude, truly, she was like, she's took all the money she had out of the ATM. It was like she was on a field trip. She came with a Ziploc baggie full of singles, and she's pulling them out one by one, giving them to this girl.
She actually has been continuing to message me about how much she misses. Her name was Vixen, the stripper. She goes, I miss Vixen so much.
She texts me in the morning. She goes, you don't think she thinks I'm weird, do you?
No, and you know what I said
She
to
was in
her? I
love.
said, you should, if you want to win Vixen over so bad, you should, maybe think about creating some acts of coquetry.
Coquetry, great use of the word. So we had fun.
It was a fun time. But you didn't miss the other part that we did before that. We did a bar show at
a biker bar.
At pretty much a biker bar, and the setup of this bar was laughable. It was you walk in, Trump flag, Trump this, like very like country and like
They sell ammunition.
Yeah, but then
Really? Yes.
they were selling like leather biker vests. Adjacent to the biker vest, samurai swords.
Samurai swords.
Yeah, I saw
Hundreds
the
of them.
picture.
Hundreds
I
of
saw the
samurai
picture.
swords.
Samurai swords, knights, helmets.
Yeah.
Katanas.
Weird
I'm
stuff.
going. What is? You guys get a lot of Asians here.
Yeah, right.
They didn't like it.
They didn't like.
They didn't like me at all.
So how was the show?
Wait,
Was
back
the show
to the strip
good?
club real quick.
Show terrible.
Luke
Terrible
goes,
show?
they're letting the dogs out. Like all these ugly women. There was an actual dog there, and that was the one creature Luke was most interested
Yeah,
in.
I'm going. This
And
dog.
he hates dogs.
Yeah, and I hate dogs. And this dog was hotter than most of the strippers in this place.
Come on.
Fucking
Yeah, all
A.
8 nipples out. It was great.
I love that. That's
What kind of dog?
I don't know.
It was like a little like
Dog.
Boston Terrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
The show was fine. It was at a
Show was
biker bar
fine.
for
I mean, I
15
could use
people
it,
or
but that's
whatever.
the thing. I just did a run of shows in Wisconsin over the weekend. Just stupid people.
What? Tell us more.
I'm going, my dad's Italian, he's crazy. And I'm looking at a guy in overalls.
But like,
He doesn't get it.
Are they laughing?
I think most of them were like Wisconsin. I think many of the people
Now
there
you
were
gotta
fine, but then
apologize to
you get people
Wisconsin.
coming up to me and they're drunk as can be, and they're going, "I liked it when you called that guy gay. That was
Yeah.
funny. Do more of that." And you're
Yeah.
like, no, they actually sounded more like, "Oh yeah, we really
Yeah.
enjoyed, no, we like it when you really shit on the liberals."
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, lady, but they're drunk and in their face, they just can't get their point. So we did 3 shows, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and by the end of the weekend, I'm like, am I funny?
Yeah.
Is this a thing that I
did the
can
same
do?
thing. I did the UP on Friday and then Wisconsin Saturday, and you're just looking at people blank faces.
Dude, I did this.
Lights on, nobody's home.
Yeah.
Dude, I did this corporate show, okay, on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and the show starts, and it's a can company. They make cans. their biggest.
Not cans full of anything. They make the can.
They make tin cans.
Yeah.
Their biggest contract, Spam.
That's a good can. That's a great can.
Great can. A lot of business
Cans.
in Spam.
A lot of business.
They're doing a corporate holiday Christmas party
February.
in February. At a banquet hall, and they're literally playing the harp music, like wedding music, as they're eating. So they come up to us before, and they go, "Yeah, we're gonna do." I was kicking off the show. They're like, "Okay, we're gonna do like a gift thing, and then we're gonna bring guys up." We go, "Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool." They're playing the harp. I would describe the vibe as very somber.
Yeah.
Like
harp.
elegant. Guy in a cowboy shirt with rhinestones on it stands up and he goes,
Oh,
"Hey."
it wasn't you. I thought you were talking about yourself. I really did.
I know. He goes, "All right, guys. Classic
no.
not holding the microphone wrong."
Yeah.
You go, "Okay, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed the dinner, and there's some presents over there." Luca.
Oh.
That was my intro, and
Lukey Ferrero's here.
and I come up and I go, "Hey guys, there's going to be a comedy show."
you gotta
and I
explain
use the
it.
line we did at the court. I go, "Hey guys,
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
go, the holiday. The company's not doing well when the holiday party's in February."
Oh,
They
no.
looked at me like I was speaking Japanese.
And then you go.
And then there's
you
a
guys
guy-
better shape up, or next year this party's going to be in July.
No, and then and then I go. There's a guy in a top hat and a vest. I go. You work for the company or you do magic? Nothing.
Zero.
Not one giggle in the room.
Oh
and then I
my
go,
God.
"Hey,
And
what
how
do you?"
much time? This is you. 30 seconds into what? 25 minutes.
Well, I was lucky enough that I wasn't even supposed to be on the show at all. Like I was just kind of brought along, and so they're like, "Just do whatever you want. Just get them warmed
So you
up."
did what?
And I go, "Hey, what are you laughing at?" Chris Stapleton, guy in a cowboy hat on,
oh,
shook his head at me, and then what the fuck else did I say? And then there was a table full of Asians, and they're all white. I go, hey guys, look at these guys. Where's HR? You put all the Asians in one table?
Zilch.
Disgusted by what I was saying.
Which is, you know what's funny to hear this? Because Luke and I did a corporate similar situation like a month ago, maybe end of January, mid-January. He's doing all this exact same murdering.
Yeah,
all the
I
same
had a
stuff.
really good set doing the exact same. So I go, and I'm going to the guy I'm doing the show with. I go, I got some lines loaded.
Don't
for this
worry about
thing.
me.
And sure enough, boy, howdy, was it terrible.
So how
And
much time did you do it?
I did about maybe 10 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, you love to do that when you're in a struggling situation. You go, you know what, guys? That's it for me.
I kept going, hey, guys, you know, these are just jokes. I just kept saying, hey, guys, you know, I'm trying to do these like fall lines.
How did the next guy do?
Better, but not great. We really both chalked
Tough
it up
environment.
to it just the winds were not right. And
it's one of those things where it's like, there's no reason there should be comedy at this event.
No,
we'll take the money. Glad you hired a comedian.
And so they're playing this harp music, and right after we get off, they go, okay, guys, thank you so much. That was the show. A band shows up, and they're going, Tennessee whiskey, like playing
And they're going
like
crazy.
like music that you would want to hear before a comedy show.
Are they going crazy?
funny.
to
And
music?
everyone's going, woo, hey
Yeah.
man, and now we're all having fun. And I was like, we just held these people hostage for 90 minutes.
Dude, I did a bad show since the last time we did this podcast at Maggiano's.
Oh, tell us about that.
At Maggiano's in Naperville. We get there.
An
The
illustrious
guy's
gig.
like, get here. Call times
Right,
at 6.
they feed you.
Yes, call times at 6.
Shows at 11.
Yeah, exactly. So I get there,
Classic.
and everyone, they haven't even got their entrees yet.
Right.
So
They're
I'm
bringing
like-
out a cup of soup.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, all right. What time does this start? He goes, when you see dessert on the table, that's when you're gonna go up. So I'm like, okay, good. So they're like, food's in the back there. You can go in the back and get the food. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I walk through this door into the back, and I see a table set up inside of a closet. It was inside of there was like
Classic closet green room.
There's a closet.
Which to me though, that's
couple
better
clubs
than
do
being
that.
in the dining room with everyone else.
No, I would say the exact opposite.
Really?
Why would they have us in the back? There's to-go containers next to me. The table was so big, no one
couldn't move.
everyone was like shimmying
But I
in the
still
room.
prefer that.
No,
than being
yeah,
in
I
the
don't want to
room
be
with everybody.
amongst the people.
Yeah, same.
I'd rather be amongst the people because it's like we're not the fucking Beatles. No one cares
knows.
about us.
Yeah.
No one cares. We would just look like another table.
That's fair,
sitting
but
there.
I think you'd be surprised
Yeah.
because me and Tyler, the corporate gig that we mentioned earlier, they just sat us like
At a table with other people.
and they're going, so is it crazy to be a comedian?
no, that's weird. If they just had a table off to the side,
but at that
same
show,
spread.
the audience are all 100 years old, so they would know right away. You're under 75. You're the comedian.
That must be
They know right
the
away.
comedian.
Yeah, but the ladder is in a closet.
I take the closet.
Get the fuck
Was
out
there
of
a bar? I like going by the bar or something.
There was a bar in the back, no seats at the bar. But we did the show.
Shit.
I had a good host set. Next guy goes up there, bombs terribly
Yeah,
for 20 minutes.
of course.
Terribly
I
for
can't
20
wait to
minutes.
hear who it was after we
Yes,
go
I'll
off
tell
the
you
air.
after.
we will let you know.
Another guy goes up after him, bombs terribly.
Oh, I could get
So there's-
worse than the second guy.
So there's 40 minutes of silence in the room.
buddy.
And then
And you got to keep going up there going, hey!
the first guy, I will say this, the first guy goes up there and I go, give a round of applause for him.
Yeah.
If you don't clap, you're anti-Semitic. He was talking about how he's Jewish. They laugh.
I hope he was after you say that.
They laugh. It gets
Right.
it gets a decent laugh. Then I'm like, all right, bringing up this next guy. He goes up, fucking bombs for 20 minutes, and then the headliner Jack Baker goes up, and he did really well for like 45
Shout out
minutes.
Jack Baker, just filmed
Shout
this
out
special.
Jack Baker,
Baker.
just
filmed
filmed
this
this
special.
special.
The pod.
He brought the show back up to life, and then
Good.
it ended good. But we were all standing by the door, and people would come up to me. They'd be like, "Good job," and Jack,
skip.
"Good job."
Yeah.
And they looked at the one guy, and went, and walked out the door. I
That's
was
the
like,
worst,
ooh,
dude.
I'm
That's
like,
the thing, those people of that
We've all
age,
been there,
they
though.
don't give a fuck, dude. They will
Yeah,
be
no.
like, there's no politeness. They go,
We've
you were
all
good,
been
you were
there,
good,
though.
you
well,
were
no,
up there.
it's all Naperville white people. So
Yeah, it's my crowd.
Yeah, so it's kind of a it's like a richy type of like,
And they're older.
yeah. They were like, I would say 50s, 60s. They weren't really old, but it threw me through a loop. The table in the closet.
That's funny.
I love that. Put me in the closet.
Because it was such a big table and it was such a nice
You
spread.
couldn't even get around it.
You
yeah.
couldn't. I couldn't even. I was sitting in there and I went, "Fuck this! I'm sitting out there." They
Damn.
don't know who we are.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing, it's horrible after a show when you don't do well, and they're like, "We loved you. You were all right."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were,
like
you
they,
were
they
up
throw
there.
this-
Yeah,
yeah,
it
you
takes
were.
a lot of guts.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
And
That's why I'll just
how did you
disappear.
recover after that guy bombed?
The second guy.
anti-Semitic thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring up the next guy. I mean, I tried to get a laugh after the first guy bombed. I said, "Hey, if you don't clap, you're anti-Semitic."
That's good.
And then
did you tell him to follow Nonna's basement? You guys like Italian food? You know what else you would like?
Hey guys, who ate all the pussy?
I thought about that maybe 3 minutes ago and laughed again to myself. I think it's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's so funny.
Oh, do you guys have anything? I got something.
I was gonna maybe do that DMs thing if you want to do that.
DMs corner.
Yeah, you could do DMs corner, and then we can go into whatever.
DMs corner.
So follow up.
Live update.
My aunt texted me the other day, eagerly wanting to hear about Cassie, who we mentioned last on the podcast. Who, if to refresh listeners or new listeners to the pod, I fell in love with at a local business. She was serving me, and I thought she was Italian and fantastic. And
soulmate.
I DM'd her on Instagram, to which it was very corny, and these guys made fun of me. But
what's the word of the day?
I attempted some coquetry on her.
You did.
So I was DMing her back and forth, and she was responsive, and then she just went dark.
Yeah.
So we see her again after post podcast, and she responds after seeing me. And could we just exchange hellos? I thought it was weird that she kind of ghosted me, so I was like, I'm just gonna say hi.
She didn't say
whatever.
anything in person.
No, we said some things in person, but it was just pleasantries.
Yeah.
No, I didn't address. And she responded to me afterwards, and she said, "Hey, dude, like I'm just so bad at responding to this shit." And she goes, "I feel like I should also let you know I have a boyfriend." And it was like the day after Valentine's Day, and I did see her post a thing with the guy, but she was being very flirtatious. If you recall, she said, "It's nice to have a pretty face at the place."
She did call you pretty face.
So I'm going, "Oh, this girl might."
Says,
and I asked her on a date, and she's like, "Oh, you want to take me on a date, huh?"
So do you know what's crazy? She thought about it.
Yeah, she fucking thought about it, Tom.
She was thinking about cheating on her boyfriend.
She needed a couple days to
I really genuinely think that she was.
So
because she was being
what did she say after she said I have a boyfriend?
So she's what did I say? What she said?
What did she say?
She was like, I have a boyfriend. She's like, it kind of threw me through a loop that you asked me on a date. But when I said, you want to go out sometime, get a drink, and she said, oh, you want to take me on a date, huh? ? Winky face. Gave me like that shit. Yeah. And then I said, yeah, it'd be a great time. And that's around the time she started to ghost me.
Right.
And she's
but to me, that's plausible deniability.
Right.
If her boyfriend ever saw it, she goes, no, look, I walked away, you know.
And she goes, you know, she said, I'm a flirtatious person, you know, I have a boyfriend, whatever. And so then I said, oh, well, you know, we can still be friends. If you ever want to come on the podcast, I said, I talked about you on the podcast. If you ever want to come on, that'd be fun. And she's a creative, as I mentioned. Right. She writes things and stuff. And so she's like, oh, dude, that would be awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah. So the only people who watch our fucking clips is on Instagram. That Tyler, our producer, makes. They do a great job of making.
People have been giving me compliments about the podcast. We love the podcast. I've never looked at our YouTube. I check our YouTube. 9 subscribers.
Whoa.
So no one likes our podcast.
Guys,
I think 9 is pretty good.
I think I do. My
not compared to our competition, Belly Boys.
Guys?
How much do they have?
200 something. No, 27.
Come on.
No, 200. Get the fuck out of here.
Get outta
Fuck
here,
you, Belly
Yeah,
Boys.
fuck you, Belly Boys.
We're keeping that beef going, but we got too much to talk about.
Yeah,
but
we actually have things to talk about on our
yeah, we actually. Yeah, you fucking Belly Boys.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with your riffing.
Go eat a fucking pastrami sandwich.
That's why they would keep the beef going. They love beef, those guys.
Oh, yeah. Belly Boys.
Fucking roasted.
We'll keep the beef as long as you dip it in your jus. That's how we want the beef.
Yeah, we're not giving you any coquetry on this shit.
Coquetry.
But so then she comes
That's
back.
roast beef, everybody.
She goes, I got a boyfriend. I go, well, I would love to. I would love to have you on the podcast sometime. She's all happy about it. She's like, I think that's a great job. So then Tyler Kretz posts a very funny clip from last podcast.
DM's
and I sent it to her because I think it's funny. And I told her that she was on the podcast, and she goes, dude, what the fuck, man? She goes, what the fuck? She goes, you say my first name. You mentioned that I work at this place. Yeah. And I never never specified the place. I said she works at a lounge.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You could be any place.
And also, like, she thinks like a ton of people listen to the podcast.
Yeah, and she's going, dude, you got to take it down. Like, you got to blurt my name out. I flash. There was a moment where I flash. I go, oh, this is ridiculous. I go like that.
Stop it.
Just as quickly as that. And she goes, you could see my
phone
face
number,
and my
yeah.
name. I go, there's no way. There's no way.
But you know what it is she thinks if her boyfriend sees it, he'll know that she was
100%, dude, because she's guilty.
Having some coquetry with you.
Yeah, we were in by howdy where we having some coquetry. Okay, and she,
you know what? The next response you should have said to her is, "Hey, who ate all the pussy?"
I said, "Hey, I mean, that guy's gonna be wondering, hey, who?" Next time he goes down on, he's going, "Hey, who ate all the pussy?"
Her pussy's gone.
But so she's going, take it down. You're using my name. I said, I use your first name. I don't specify where you are. Also. 9 subscribers, bitch.
Yeah.
9 subscribers.
Now apologize to her. Look at that camera.
I'm sorry,
apologize,
Cassie. No,
The name of this episode has to be "I'm sorry, who ate all the pussy."
Now we're about to get that 10th subscriber. That's we'll run a special.
the 10th
Whoever's our
subscriber.
10th subscriber, send us a screenshot of you being number 10, and we'll send you a gift. It's a T-shirt.
We'll send you that T-shirt.
That's our merch. Subscribe to our podcast. Next subscriber gets that T-shirt.
Yes.
I promise you will. And but yeah, no. So
because you'll just hand it to him because you will know them.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, I'm sorry I called you a name, but you know she was flirting with
upset.
me,
Yeah.
and she was mad that her boyfriend was gonna find out, and I'm
Right.
like, dude, right? That's kind of on you.
For sure.
I'm keeping your name as ambiguous as possible, and I mentioned that I was going to talk about you on the podcast, and whew, man. And
It's
so
even-
I do not think that.
So what's the follow?
Well, because when you put in the group, you were like, she saw it and she's pissed. I thought she just happened to see it. Before you even
I
saw
sent it
you
directly
talked
to her.
about it. But even before then, she was like, oh, I'd love to come on the podcast. That sounds so fun. You told her, you talked about her, not upset.
And that's
then
what
she
I
sees
said.
it. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, and I said, what did you think I was talking about?
Yeah, right.
You know what I
did
mean?
you tell the truth? Whoa.
Yeah, and I don't think I did anything wrong. I think I used her. I think I was ambiguous enough. Like there's a million. I'm not going to say her name again because she'll get upset. But there's a million of those people out there, and I still love you.
Those people. I still love you.
You know what's crazy?
I love you with all my heart.
Oh, come on. Now that was more
When she
sincere
told
than
you had a
apology.
boyfriend, you weren't like, "Fuck him. We could still go on a date." You were like, "Okay,
No,
that's fine, that's good."
oh my God. I was like, oh, totally. Like, that's fine. If you want
Yeah.
to come on the podcast, talk about it. I think it's a funny situation. And,
So we
there
still
may
are trying
have
to
been a
get
little
around.
coquetry, but she didn't do anything. She stuck to her gun. She said, I have a boyfriend, and I respect that. But then got upset because her boyfriend might see, well, you shouldn't have been, I don't know,
Right, with the
responding to my
coquetry,
DMs.
With the coquetry.
Yeah, she should have
So-
came out and said, right
Boyfriend,
when you want to go
boyfriend,
get drinks.
wah, wah,
Sorry,
wah.
I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That should have been her response.
She shouldn't have responded to my DM at all.
Well,
Why would I be?
Pretty
Dude,
face.
I'm going. My first message, if you recall, was, "Hey, loved meeting you. Would love to go out sometime. I really liked your vibe."
Lame.
right. Lame.
Yeah, lame
Well,
and
and
dumb.
she came back with pretty face, and then
I think she
even her asking, "Oh, you want to take me out on a date, huh?"
exactly.
She knew.
It's coquetry.
Coquetry.
She felt the coquetry as much as
Guilty
I
of
did,
coquetry.
and and like you said,
But
Tom,
you know what? I'll
she
give her the
thought
pass. She
about
thought
it.
about it.
She got
And
lost in the moment.
Think about it some more. I love you. I
She
think
got
you're
caught
amazing.
up in the moment. She got lost in the sauce. She got lost in Nonna's sauce.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
apologize for the
And I
blasting
love
on the
you.
podcast, but I really do. I really do love you from the bottom of my heart.
Can I make a prediction? If we're DM's corner, a year and a half from now, they're gonna break up. She's coming back. This will
God.
come back.
I hope she does.
She'll
She
be a
seemed like a
boomerang.
great gal.
This guy and her, it's for whatever reason, no fault of their own. It's gonna fizzle out, and then eventually she'll be lonely, and she'll go, you know what? Whatever happened.
But I'll tell
to
you
Nonna's
what.
basement."
I'll tell you what, Tyler Fowler.
She'll be our 150th subscriber. She'll
By
get a
that-
teacher.
she'll
a
be our
t-shirt.
11th.
Who ate all the pussy? Yeah.
I'm coming back to Nonna's basement.
She'll come back, and we'll have her on the podcast. You guys will get married. We'll talk. We'll tell this story at the wedding.
But I'll tell you what, Tyler Fowler.
What's
The as much as I do love her, her initiating coquetry with me while she had a
A
boyfriend,
little distrustful.
a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
Because sure enough, let's say I really put in the time and I commit to this woman and
Who is she coquetrying
I
with?
sober up, I clean up my act, I find a good woman that could keep me strong and grow with me, and I find out that she's doing coquetry in the DMs.
In the DMs. She's old Luca.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel new Luca. Old. I'm drinking and I'm a skank, Luca. She's too much
No,
like old
and
Luca.
I really think we're gonna stick with
Coquetry.
it this time. We're gonna try our best to stop drinking, and I'm really sorry to the wait staff of the bar that I fought at.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
So Tom, what else did you have?
I would be serious.
What else did I have? Oh, I got a phone. I got a new phone the other day,
Congrats, bud.
and I so,
Shout out T-Mobile
yeah,
or whatever.
it's AT&T. Do I
Oh,
look
sorry,
fucking poor?
sorry.
I got new jeans on
I
right
have
now.
T-Mobile.
Oh, like I said, are you poor? No.
A lot of Lithuanians at T-Mobile. They all come in there. They're all foreign. They're like, yeah. So I was I also got a new phone recently, and the T-Mobile store, and everyone was going, yeah. So like my phone don't work. Can I get new phone?
My phone, no work.
Trying to send money back to the motherland.
I want you to get to your story, but I was in the T-Mobile store, and two Lithuanian guys walk in. I don't know if they were Lithuanian. I assume.
Sure.
Did
And,
you hear their car pull up?
yeah, so like there's like really cool Nissan in
Really
car. This is my cool
cool
souped up
Nissan?
car. So badass.
Did you hear their car?
But they legitimately bark at this guy who's standing. They go, "Hey, guy, like, can we see text message?" And the guy was like, "What? We want to see like all text message in phone." And the guy's like, "I really can't do that in the store. Like that's like we're not allowed. I could see like phone records, like who you called, but I can't see individual text."
I think you need to get the police involved.
Yeah,
Right.
he goes, that's make no sense, dude. Like I could like put like like you have access to phone, my wireless connection, but you cannot find text message. And the guy's like, I don't know why you need these, but like I'm sorry, you were gonna have to like call probably T-Mobile or like something, but like we don't have access to this in the store. He goes, they're so lame, dude. Like don't make sense.
But also,
and they just walked
that's
out.
what you should want. I don't want some random guy to be able to read all my text messages.
100%. And they got in their Nissan and they drove off.
All right.
Go ahead, Tom.
So Tom, you got a new phone.
I got a new phone. So start off the story. So Sam tells me, she's like, "Oh, you're due for an upgrade," and she's like, "Oh, we can go Sunday." I'm like, "Cool." Sunday comes around. She's like, "Hey, I don't think that we'll have time to get your new phone." And then I tell her this, which was a lie. I said, "But I already told all my friends I was getting a new phone." That's what I said. And then
You're literally like a kid. Mom,
I know.
told everybody.
No, it's like she's your. Are you guys on a family plan? Is that what?
yeah, we're on her because she needs to be there in order because I could have just went and got it.
Literally, it's like your mom.
Mom, what the fuck?
Well, and then I said this. I said, but I
My
told
friends are gonna think I'm a liar.
yeah, I said that. I told everyone I'm getting a new phone. I can't just show up with no new phone. They're gonna think I'm a liar.
Like you're gonna be at an open mic with all your friends and get out your phone. They'll go, "What the hell is that?"
yeah,
old hunk of crap.
I said it kind of as a joke, but
Yeah.
also kind of serious.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to go to get this new phone because once someone tells me I'm getting something, it gets implanted in my head,
Right.
and I have
and
to.
you
have
can't
it.
wait
Yeah,
a day.
I
you
can't
do love
can't wait a
buying
day.
something.
I do love buying stuff. So we get to the Apple store, right? And the guy says,
I hate the Apple store.
Really? Yeah, it was kind of. I went to like 3 different AT&T stores. They didn't have any phones.
Well, you know what? Like at the Apple store, they like they don't have a line.
You have to make an appointment.
They're too good for a fucking line at the Apple
Yeah.
store. So what they do is they go, "Hey, what are you here for?" You make an appointment, and they type in. They're like, "Guy with shitty shoes."
Yes,
he's
and you mill
next.
around.
Like they make a comment about what you're wearing, like, and I can only imagine they're saying really hurtful things. That's what I'm thinking.
What do you think they would say about me?
about you?
Me and Sam walking in.
Guy
Guy with his girlfriend.
She's way too good for her.
Way out of his league.
Caretaker here with special needs, man.
Looks like he gets in fights at bars on Tuesday evenings.
Who ate all the pussy t-shirts?
This guy always asking who ate all the pussy. But yeah, so I hate the Apple store for that reason.
So he's still laughing about who ate the pussy. So we're in the Apple store and I'm trading in my phone. I'm trading it in. So I hand the guy my phone.
Right.
And he goes, "Did you clear it?" And I said, "Yes." And he swipes up porn.
How bad is the porn?
The porn is my taste. Lisa Ann something.
MILF. You got
Some-
MILF.
Yeah,
porn.
something.
But like
Lisa Ann.
nothing like crazy, like
Two
peeing in
midgets.
somebody's
No,
mouth.
No. So he opens the phone.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, not at all.
So fucking funny.
I didn't think he was. I don't know why I thought this. I didn't think that he was going to open the phone.
Did you actually think you cleared it?
No,
Or were you
I
lying to him
I
also?
I lied to him because
You love to lie.
Did the
I
video
do.
automatically play, or was it like the,
No.
the
Sound
thumbnail?
on. Yeah.
No, it was like on it. Like if you press play, it would have went. So he opens
Oh my
the
God.
phone. Porn. I'm standing there with Sam and this Apple store fucking
Genius,
nerd.
by the
Yeah,
way.
the genius.
A
He was-
literal genius.
Yeah, he was literally retarded.
Hey, I'm sorry for
yeah,
Tom.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And
That
so
doesn't roll off the tongue as much. The retard bar. It sounds like a candy.
I wish we could make that a clip.
I think we were at the retard bar on Tuesday.
No, apologize.
No, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. That
Absolutely no.
This
Seriously.
is a
so you're
comedy
with
podcast.
these
I don't.
guys.
I need to
I'm at the
emphasize
Apple
again that I
store
apologize.
And I'm hard as fuck. All right, we're at the Apple. So and then I just
Porn
look,
comes on.
So porn comes on. Sam's standing there. She gives me a glare, and
She sees it.
Everyone sees it. Everyone there's a guy looking at it. There's a guy looking at an iPad that can see it.
There's a kid playing Fruit Ninja, just just hearing it from
and this is what I did. I went, all right.
Well played, Tom. All right, party's over.
To the guy, I go, all right. Hey.
Which is so funny. That's what you get for lying. You go, yeah, I cleared it.
Well,
he goes, you cleared it. You didn't even close the browser.
In my mind, I go, he's not gonna open my phone.
That's the first thing he's gonna do.
You should have been like, you like?
So anyway, we get the transaction. So then
all right.
So I had to go to work, right? So I'm at work. Work day ends. I'm like, fuck, I got to go to the store to get a case for my phone.
Right.
So I'm in the store. It's right before they close. It's like pretty much me and this other guy in the store. And I never knew this bothered me so much. This guy was fucking whistling.
Who was the genius?
No, I was in Meyer. I'm in. So after
Even better, I need a phone case. Better get to Meyer.
he starts whistling.
Tom hates to see someone enjoying himself.
No, but here's
It is
the
a
thing.
douchey thing to do.
Here's the thing. It wasn't good whistle. It wasn't like a bird.
How do you whistle bad?
This was the whistle. So this is me. It's me in a Meyer, which is a giant store that echoes.
Right.
Then all I hear is.
Maybe it's his first day. He's practicing. Like a foghorn.
And this guy gets close. I hear it, and
Yeah.
then I start. I'm like walking through the store, gets louder and louder, and I see the guy, and he keeps doing just. And I look at him, and he does it again, and then I turn around, and then he does, and I look at him again.
Were you giving him a look of disgust?
I was giving him a look of like.
Same thing as the Apple Store. You go, come on.
all right. You should have did that to him. Okay.
No.
With the fucking
But
whistling.
I was sitting there, and I was like, I could fucking strangle this guy right now in this store.
Because he was whistling.
The bad public whistling. If you were
I like that you're like, at least make it good.
Hey, at least pick a tune.
Yeah, give me a tune.
That would be like if I was like, yeah, guys, let me play the guitar, and I bring out a guitar, and I'm just god awful.
Yeah.
You're a bang.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, no, guys, look, I'm playing it.
pretty
It's
good,
good. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm playing it. Yeah, you'd be like, stop fucking
So
playing.
you might say that your evil came out.
My evil did come up. A
lot of evil this week.
A lot of evil. Big week for evil.
And the craziest part, no phone cases.
Yeah, it's a grocery store.
No, Meyer is like a Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No phone cases. So I ended up buying a box of mac and cheese, and I took that home.
There you go.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fucking, yeah,
A
whistling.
lot of lying. You love to lie.
What do you mean?
Tom's like a compulsive white liar. He's like a compulsive
I
white
really
liar.
think you get fun. You find it fun.
To lie?
Yeah. You go, Sam, I promised my friends. And then
Oh,
you go,
yeah.
the
That
Apple
was
Store
so-
guy.
that's such a
Apple
funny
Store
thing.
guy. I cleared my phone. Oh.
Well, no,
All right,
I was joking with Sam when I said
Right.
but I already told my
told
friends.
my friend.
Did Sam see the porn?
Yes.
That's so funny, dude.
She
Does Sam care that you watch porn?
No, sometimes I'll be trying to fuck her and she'll be like, "Can you just go jerk off?"
That's awesome.
That's
Good
Shout
Shout
for
out
you,
Sam. Big fan of the pod. Shout out Sam.
Shout out Sam. Shout out Sam.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
So that's
All right.
That's why she got you the new phone. She's like, you got to get a high def browser so you can watch porn. Leave me alone, dude.
Fucking hate the Apple Store. And I'll tell you what about the Apple Store too. I always feel like there's people in there that aren't doing nothing.
That work there?
No, just like people go in there and they're loitering.
To hang out.
They're
Oh.
going. I want to go and play with. I want to
Yeah.
pretend to be like I own an iPad.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, here's the thing.
The fuck out
There
of
was
here.
the bar that we got a fight in. Like sometimes Sam would bring her friends and her friends would bring her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the guys that came works at the Apple Store.
Of course, he's a
So
genius.
I'm in the Apple Store, I'm going, hey, I know Kyle. Think I can get a discount?
Give me the hookup.
I was trying to get a discount.
Give me that
on
hookup.
Kyle.
Yeah, I was like, is there some type of friends? And actually, do you know what? I said his name wrong. I said, is Greg here? And he
Couldn't be further from Kyle.
The guy goes, who? And I go, he works here. Greg, you know Greg, right?
Greg, you know.
And then the guy
About this tall,
It
got a
sounds
apple
like
shirt on.
you just walked in and you just made up a name.
Yeah, it does.
He's got chargers
I know
on his belt.
Yeah.
Hey, you're like, Greg.
I know
Greg, glasses. No, and then he pulls up a picture of like everyone at like they all went out to a Bulls game, and he goes, is he standing here? And I go, yeah, that guy right there. And it was the guy.
And he goes, Kyle?
He goes, Kyle? And I go, yeah,
my good friend. My dear friend, Kyle.
My
Greg.
friend Greg Kyle.
You go, you don't know his middle name is Greg?
Yeah.
All his close friends know that.
Yeah, back at the AT&T store, we used to call him Kyle. We used to call him Greg.
Yeah, and then we're walking out.
Yeah, love Kyle.
And then,
so did you get the discount?
no, I didn't. I didn't get the discount. The guy
You
course
gotta
you did.
identify
Of
him by
course you
name in
did
the
it. Yeah.
photo.
The guy didn't. And you know what also pissed me off at the Apple store? I was like leaned over and I was like trying to like log into my phone to transfer everything, and the guy is talking to me, fucking fully spits.
Ooh.
And it like have you ever got spit on in a conversation? And you kind of just go, yeah, and you like try to like make it seem.
Pretend like it.
This was a full spray. I went like this. Like I'm looking, and he says something. I go, whoa! he fucking
Did
sprayed
he say
the side of my
something?
head.
Did he apologize?
No, not even apologize.
He started whistling.
which I thought should have resulted in a discount on the phone.
The spit discount.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just spit on me,
Spit
discount.
take discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my phone like went like haywire. I had no service for like, you know, like I had no bars for like a day. But I had the phone, so I could only get text messages when I was connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I kept getting
like
from
iMessages.
your email address.
Yeah, so
what is the email at?
Gmail? I
No.
think? Hotmail?
Yes.
Tom was razzing me up because I
Hotmail.
because I have a Hotmail email account.
Godfather69 at Hotmail.
Luca J. Farrow at Hotmail. Ladies, hit him up.
Is that like an old? Is that like I'm
Yeah.
75 years old?
No, but the way I see the email come in on my phone, like a text, and what I was picturing is Luca like, hey, you gonna be there tonight?
Yeah.
And then running out of his house.
Yeah, at his computer. Yeah.
I tried to text. I texted a girl. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?
Hey, sugar.
You know, what are you doing tonight?"
babe.
And she said, "Why do you have a Hotmail?" That's her response. I said, "Is this really
funny.
a thing? Are
Dude, that
people
sounds
upset?"
that's like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
keep bringing up the Hotmail.
Yeah.
Hotmail sucks.
No,
too.
do you know what was funny? When your phone was fucked up, so I was on the phone with Luca, and his calls keep dropping, right?
Yeah, it was like slow. The problem occurred. It would happen like once a week, like maybe 2 weeks ago, and it continued. It kept happening
an
more
old
frequently.
phone?
Yeah, I think I maybe dropped it once, and you know, but so I'm on the phone with Tom.
And he I'm telling him a story. You know, I'm telling him like, so Sam's going to New York with her friend. And I say, yeah, Sam's going to New York with her friend. He goes, that's great. And the call drops. So it made him sound like he was just like, I was like, is this a bit? He just hung up on me?
As
Like,
if he was like, oh, it's enough out of Tom.
yeah.
He goes,
I
all
don't really
right,
want to
all
hear
right.
about your chick, dude. That's funny. Where are we at on time, Kretz? All right, we'll wrap it up. What do you guys say?
We'll wrap it up. Do you got
I
any
think,
closing story? Oh, you got a closing story, right?
Yeah, no.
Can you silence your fucking phone, please? Jesus Christ.
No, I don't have a
Do you
story.
do this on Belly Boys?
Yeah, you do that shit at Belly Boys. You turn off
Say
your phone.
that shit for the Big Boys podcast.
Yeah.
We should go.
Say that shit for
I'd
the
like
fat
to, in
guys.
closing, I want to say, even though I wasn't there, I wasn't involved at all, very sincerely, I'm sorry. And
Who ate all the
I'm
pussy?
No, I would like to reiterate one more time,
all
in
very
all
sorry.
seriousness, that I apologize for what transpired, and I hope that I'm gonna make some changes and try and fix myself.
And
I do think this is growth for you, even though you have a little blip.
No,
Honestly, guys, I think the podcast has been helping me grow as a human being.
this is a little
'Cause I'm
therapy,
talking it
a little
out.
therapeutic for you.
Yeah. Identifying the problems
I'm proud
is
of
the
you.
first step.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Right, and people make mistakes, and I feel like a dirtbag, and I mean, I apologize to everyone that was involved, and
Yeah.
I feel like, I extended that arm. I don't expect forgiveness, but I really am sorry for disrespecting that establishment and the way how things hashed out.
And really, if you look at it, 1 year apart, the
I
last
am
time
as
you
well.
got in a fight at that place on that day, you weren't remorseful at all. You were thrilled.
No,
about it.
that's a great.
You have remorse
identify
now. You have remorse now.
Last year I was like, we got in a fight and that was
Yeah,
a blast.
best
and
day
it
of
was
my
fun.
life, yeah.
Now I'm like, you know what? Is
You
that
feel
really who
some-
I was? Because you never know what could have happened. Someone could have got hurt, and but you know,
This is huge.
when
Yeah,
you
I'm
get-
sorry. I'm sorry to that guy that I pushed over the girder. I am sorry. I hope
Allegedly.
You
I hope he got up.
Allegedly. I hope you are alive.
no, but like, yeah, it's.
No, I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that all that
Nobody wants to
happened.
fight. It was a drunken, miscommunication. But
all love.
guys. I guess in closing, violence is not okay. do what you love, and and stay vaccinated and ready to fuck, guys.
Yeah.
And if anyone and leave the pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Nonna's Basement,
Tune in
guys.
to
Thank you
Nonna's.
so much.
So
See you next one.
So sorry.